Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of CarPodChats. I'm your host, Dan Malavé. And if you're in the car business, managing a team, or just trying to squeeze more juice out of your people without burning them out, this is the one you don't want to skip. Today's topic is something I've lived for over 20 years in this industry. How to get the maximum production out of your sales force without screaming, threatening, bribing with spiffs every weekend, or turning into some power-drunk desk manager that everyone avoids. We're going to keep it honest, fun, and raw. This isn't about theories from Harvard Business Review. This is what actually works on the floor, where people ghost appointments, managers juggle 100 things, and nobody wants to stay past 6:01 p.m. unless there's a plate in the air. Let's jump in. Let me just start with this. Most salespeople aren't lazy. They're under-led. You show me a team that's constantly on their phones, late to the sales meeting, always at Wawa at 11 a.m., I'll show you a manager who's either checked out or who doesn't know how to lead without barking. You can't scare people into greatness. That's short-term, fear-based nonsense. They'll hit the gas for a minute and then they'll coast, quit, or sabotage. Now, have I had lazy salespeople? Of course. But most of the time, they're either unclear on what's expected, uninspired by who's leading them, or unsure if it even matters. Here's the kicker. People perform for leaders they respect, not bosses they fear. Respect comes from consistency, from you showing up early, from you setting the tone, from you making hard decisions and defending your team when they do right. Lazy leadership is vague, reactive, and emotional. Strong leadership is clear, proactive, and stable. And if you're listening right now thinking, yeah, but Dan, you don't know my team, let me say this. It's your team, which means it's your reflection. Oof, I know that stings, but it's true. Now let's talk culture. Everyone throws what word around? Culture, culture, culture. But most dealerships confuse culture with free lunch Fridays and a softball team. Here's what culture really means. What's normal here? Is it normal to clock in at 9:30 when the floor opens at 9? Is it normal to pass up to the hungry guy because someone's waiting for a laydown? Is it normal for managers to sit in the tower like gatekeepers instead of coaches? Culture isn't painted on the wall. It's how people act when the GM isn't around. And you, as a leader, either build it intentionally or you inherit whatever chaos forms on its own. Want a productive culture? Reward effort, not just results. Recognize discipline, not just luck. Make training a ritual, not a punishment. And make it safe to be honest, even when it's uncomfortable. Let your floor know that mediocrity has a price, but greatness gets celebrated loudly. Let's talk accountability. Now look, I've seen it all, from the clipboard tyrant that checks every call made to the ghost manager that doesn't even know who showed up today. The key is systematic accountability, not emotional micromanagement. Here's the difference. Micromanaging is reactive. It's nagging. It's checking every move because you don't trust anyone. Accountability is proactive. It's agreed upon, measured, and reviewed. Big difference. Let me give you a practical tool. I'll call it the daily 5 check. 5 outbound follow-ups, 5 logged CRMs, 5 active conversations with guests, 5 handwritten notes or text, 5 minutes of role play or product study. If your people do just those 5 things consistently, they win, period. But they've got to know it's expected, and you have to inspect what you expect. Let me repeat that. You have to inspect what you expect. And don't sleep on the one-on-ones. If you can't sit down with your people and give direct feedback without them melting down, you don't have a team. You have a daycare. This is the part where the rubber meets the road. You want max production? You want people on pace all month? You win the month by winning the day. That's it. Stop trying to save the month on the 28th. You lost it back on the 10th when your team had 3 appointments and 12 ghosted calls. So what are the daily disciplines? Morning mindset reset. This is where you set the temperature. Appointment reviews every morning, non-negotiable. Power hour. No floor traffic, no problem. Phones up, CRM open, hustle time. Live coaching. Not in the office, on the floor, in the moment. Deal recaps. At the desk, after every deal, celebrate or coach, but never ignore. Most managers only manage the numbers. Great leaders manage the behaviors that lead to the numbers. Motivation's great, but let me tell you something. Motivation is fleeting. Momentum is reliable. You don't need to give locker room speeches every day. What you need is consistent momentum. Small wins, repeated, stacked up over time. Your top guy doesn't have a secret script. He's just in rhythm. And your bottom guy, he's on a rut. The fix? Get them a win, even a small one. Shadow them. Feed them a phone call. Role play with them. Get their head back in the game. The magic happens when motion becomes momentum. It's not about yelling, "Let's go," in the tower. It's about putting wind in their sails when they've got none. That's leadership. Let's just say it. Most sales meetings suck. They're either too long, too negative, or completely irrelevant. Here's how to fix that. Start with wins. Let your team hear their name for something good. People crave recognition. Keep it under 15 minutes. Say what you got to say, then let them sell. Teach one thing, one skill, one close, one phone trick. Not a 40-slide PowerPoint on compliance. Preview the day. Appointments, incoming trades, fresh inventory. Sales meetings should energize, not drain. Here's the part no one tells you. Leading a sales force isn't about managing people. It's about multiplying belief. When your people believe they can sell more, they do. When they believe they're seen, valued, and supported, they stay. And when they know you'll fight for them, they'll fight for you. You want max production? Then you better be ready to invest max energy into your people producing it. That's what leadership in this business is. It's not a title. It's not a commission override. It's sacrifice, strategy, and stamina. But if you do it right, if you truly lead, your rewards go far beyond units and grosses. You build a team that wins, grows, and lasts. Thanks for riding with me on CarPodChats. If this episode helped you, share it with a fellow manager or leader in the game. Don't forget to hit subscribe, leave a review, and check out the bonus clips on YouTube and Instagram. Until next time, I'm Dan Malavé, and this was CarPodChats. Lead with clarity, coach with heart, and go move some metal. See you next time.